youths coming to you on the Quality of Time podcast. We're here with one of our professional friends, Miss Tiffany Brown of Mobile Phlebotomy of Excellence. Um, we're from the area. We've been trained in this area. We've played sports in this area, come up through this area of Polk County. And we are a young business that we're growing as well too, and want to highlight other businesses, other professionals in the area. We have questions as a professional services as well too. We like to deliver information to our community that we deem is valuable and that can help them in the long run. So, Ms. Tiffany, can you explain to us what is phlebotomy in a sense?
Okay, so phlebotomy is the process of collecting blood and sending it off to the laboratory for clinical processing. A lot of the providers order the testing and then usually go to a hospital or a service center to get your blood work completed.
Okay. So we've seen your growth from starting point to where you are now. Like we tell our young athletes, talent is talent, skill is skill, but what's going to separate you from the rest is your work ethic. So we want you to describe your work ethic on a daily basis here with Mobile Phlebotomy of Excellence.
My work ethic is constant. My day starts off the day before. So anything that I have completed today, I've most likely seen the schedule, got my supplies together, contacted the patients and collected their specimens, and most likely I'll be at a local service center or hospital or shipping it out via FedEx or UPS. And that's normally how my days go. I'm collecting blood or body fluids and sending it to the laboratory for processing.
Awesome, man. That's what separates the good from the great. So again, you've acquired our service with Young Dakota. We want you to kind of elaborate on how that work ethic from that we deliver as athletes and things of that nature. I'm speaking from athlete standpoint. How does that work ethic you see translate over into the youth when you're out in the community?
When it translates over, they see the work ethic that and the consistency that I do. So I can speak for Dakota. She sees that I have a schedule. She sees that I'm sticking to that schedule. She sees even when I'm tired, I'm going to work. We got to figure it out. So when it comes to her schedule and her work ethic, she knows. Like, she is seeing it in real time. Like, hey, we got to set a schedule. We got to make sure we follow through. Even though we have people looking at us, you have to look at yourself, and you got to be better than yourself. Be better than yesterday. So for her and her work ethic, she's constant. She's going. She loves what she does. And I'm happy to be of that visual for her when it comes to her in tennis.
Now we're here down here in Highlands County. It's a cousin to Polk County. Can you elaborate on some of the awesome things here in Highlands County?
The awesome things in Highlands County right now is the community. We're up and coming. We're growing a little bit more than when we were in school. It wasn't too much here. It's not too much for the youth, but the youth are actually staying active in their things that they're doing. But like the growth wise, restaurants wise, they're up and coming.
Awesome. Now, one of our last questions we want to ask you is what inspires you to continue to go about your independent drive, your independent business? What we want to elaborate on here is, jobs versus a business. Neither one is wrong. Neither one is looked upon either way. But we talked about work ethic. We talked about, being from this area, and we just want you to elaborate on more so about being about your business and seeing your business grow into what it is now. How I take it, and I go about separating jobs and a business. At a job, you're required to do, a certain thing, a certain focus, and you're paid for it. For me, a business, you're there from start to finish, and you're answering all the questions, you're checking all the boxes, and things of that nature, and it has a lot of work that goes into it. Mm-hmm. So I just want you to elaborate more so about how you went from just having a job and running your business here?
It's a big difference. I think it's a little bit not easier, but easier. Like you can just clock into a 9 to 5, get the job done, you get off. There is guarantee in hours and guarantee in payment whenever you're working a 9 to 5. But when you become an entrepreneur and a business owner, we're constantly working 24/7. Even though I leave at 5 o'clock, I still have to think about what's going on tomorrow. I still got to manage my day to day. So being that business owner and entrepreneur is a little bit different, but that's where I came from. I knew that there was no cap on what I could make as a business owner versus just clocking in and just saying, hey, this is what you're getting paid per hour. And that's just it. That's all. So being an entrepreneur, I'm able to be more independent. I don't have to deal with a lot of things that a lot of people have to deal with in a 9 to 5. I'm very set in my own schedule. The independence is what I really like about it, and being able to help others get blood work done. Because eventually we all will get older. We can't get out. Some patients can't get to the front door. So this is a service that can live on past me and be able to help people and the generations to come when they get older. Because if you can't get in a car or even have transportation, hey, we're here.
Humbly. So the moral of the story is don't put a cap on yourself. I'm an entrepreneur, a young business owner. I also work as well too. So again, like I tell our viewers, our content creators, and just the community around us, make your mind up, and just do it. Me and myself as well, I clocked into a job, still do, but I also run my own business on the side. It is something that I learned from my father and a lot of great men, a lot of great people in this community here of Highlands and Polk. So again, I'm going to always stick to that message. That's why we started the Quality of Time podcast, because we really do value time, and we think there's quality in time. You just have to use your time in the right manner. And that's something I learned from, just the skills I was taught on a job. You know what I'm saying? So again, and I was taught it all throughout life. But I just feel like this is a great example, and you can hear it from someone that someone that is very relatable, and again has great insight. So again, for myself, from Miss Tiffany, that's it.